he called me on the phone. Well, I got his number from Beverly Trask from Tulane, and so I called him up, and so he said, when he was 11 years old, he's from the Congo. Oh, y'all in town. Hey, Chris. Oh, I can get him on the drums over here. I can get Sam on the drums over here. I can turn these drums, Mark. Anyway, when Tito was 11 years old, in 1960, Louis Armstrong went to the Congo. I think it was the same trip where he went to Ghana. Remember, I think Kwame Nkrumah, they welcomed him to Ghana. They welcomed him as a royal chief. So I think he told the State Department that if he was going to Ghana, he needed to go to the Congo. So he requested to go to the Congo. So they said when he got to the Congo, he told the people, it's on YouTube, they have him arriving into the Congo, being carried as a chief, as a king, And he said that he remembered growing up, and his grandmother told him that they were from the Congo. And man, when I heard that man say that, and you picture Louis Armstrong's face, you see what I'm talking about? And he said, well, they told me if we was going to Ghana, he says, I have to go to the Congo. And he also told the crowd at that time about Congo Square. And this 11-year-old boy, who is now grown up, and I think he lives in Detroit now, he's in his 60s. And he's like one of the legendary drummers and dancers of their tradition. He told me, he says, I didn't want to come to New Orleans as a tourist. I wanted to come there to play in Congo Square. So he told me, get some palm wine, get some cola nuts, get some rum, and give me some white candles. So sometimes when someone tells you that, what they talking about?
Well, he wants to bring the spirit on home, back where it came from. So bless the ground, and that's it. So I'll be here next Sunday. What can I say?
We can't miss this. I mean, he plays the kalimba, so he has the amp. He also needs a microphone and a kalimba. So we're going to have all this out here sound. And I think this is going to be very historic for New Orleans, because the reason why they call this place Congo Square, because the most African people who brought Louisiana were from the Congo. They were the largest numbers. And then, also people from the Congo and from Cuba. From Haiti and from Cuba. And they're going to be here as well with this Tulane, with the Tulane Dance Festival. And they're all going to be out here in Congo Square and doing dance classes at our shades this coming week. So this is a great opportunity, I know, for all of us who are drummers to study, some different traditions that we don't get a chance, to really get a chance to learn about. At least I don't. Maybe I know other people have gone other places and learned many things more than I do. But I really can't wait to study with these great artists who are coming. And then the other thing about it is it's more than a coincidence, because we plan for the Ma'afa, and then in the same time, New Orleans Museum of Art has the Ancestors of Congo Square exhibit. And the U.S. Mint has a big exhibit called Does Race Matter? So I think there's something, there's a serendipity. I think that all the spirits and all the energies are coalescing for a reason. And I think us being out here, we're a big part of this. So I just wanted to share all that with us, because I really think we're on to something. I don't know how we started, we've been out here drumming since 1989, off and on. But, this tradition goes back, to the early 1700s. But I think we're the latest generation to pick this up. And these gatherings, New Orleans culture has influenced world culture several times. Culturally, it did it the first 2 decades of the century, 1700 to 1720, 1800 to 1820. 1900 to 1920, here we are in 2011. Sometimes politically it happened around the 50s. You look at, the 1760s when France sold it to Spain. You look at 1840s and 50s, that's the Civil War. You look at the 1950s and 60s in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Freedom Riders and civil rights. So there are things in New Orleans that have cycles, and we're in the middle of this cycle, especially for art and culture. And look around at all the Fayaya and all the groups that are represented, that I think we are really blessed to be alive right now. So, you want to play some more? Anybody have an idea? What you want to play now?